check, 1, 2.
Curious about real estate? Then you've come to the right place. Get the knowledge you need, get over the fear, and get started.
Hello, thank you for calling. My name is Alex. How may I help you?
Hi, how you doing?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you.
Good. I was calling. My name is Victoria, and someone's supposed to be calling me back about a family flat.
Okay, let me just pull up your information really quick, Victoria. Is that for the property located at 3989th Street?
Well, no, I got to get back with them at the appraisal come out, but I'm talking about the one for 4525th Street.
Okay. It doesn't look like I have that information down here.
What? Didn't I talk to you? Because I gave you the information.
What I can do is start the process with you.
But do you remember me giving you that information?
Slightly.
Uh-huh. When we was talking about it, I told you about the street.
Yes, I do recall. But when we have different addresses, we cannot do both of them at the same time. They have to be taken down separately.
That's what we did, isn't it? I mean, you couldn't explain it to me then, and I could have been, because I'm thinking y'all had the information. Because the other lady that called me back when she was telling me that y'all was going to give me 8, I gave her the information, and she said that she was going to call me back on it. And I thought it was in the system then. That's probably why I haven't got a call back.
Yeah, that's probably the reason why, because I'm not seeing it in here.
Okay.
But I'm already starting to put some of your information in here. So if you like, I can go ahead and take down this information for you so that way we can set you up with an appointment.
Okay.
So I have your first name, Victoria, Victoria.
Uh-huh.
Fantastic. Thank you for helping me with that. And Victoria, in case we get disconnected, what is a good number to call you back on?
It's 9108.
9108?
Yes.
And Victoria, is this a cell phone?
Yes.
Thank you. And do you happen to have another number where we may reach you at?
9104. And if I don't answer, you can talk to him because really it's his house, but it's in my name.
So it's his house, but it's in your name?
Yes.
And that phone number was 9104?
Yes, and I'm going to give you his name because you can talk to him. And I just, if you could talk to him, but if anything go down, I'm the one that have to sign the papers because it's in my name, but he paid for the house. So.
Okay, but we can talk to him if we can't get a hold of you?
Yeah, you can just talk to him, period. I just have to do the signing. And I'd rather you talk to him because, like I said, he brought the house, but he really want to sell it because he don't have the money to.
Want to sell it?
Yes, he do. So talk to him, but I'll do the signing. So just, you know what I'm saying? So really call him.
What's
his name? His name is Herbert.
Is that Herbert?
Yes.
Okay. So I have his name down. But being that the house is in your name, I'm going to have to talk to you.
Okay.
Victoria, what's your primary email address where our purchase manager can email you an offer to purchase your house?
At yahoo.com.
So I have at yahoo.com?
Yes.
Thank you, Victoria. Well, Victoria, thank you for calling us to buy your house. Before we can determine how much we can buy your house for, there are just a few more questions I need to ask about your specific plans to sell it, okay? Great. Again, my name is Alex, and my job is to collect all the information needed so that our purchase manager can construct the very best offer for you if your house qualifies. As we go through the process, you'll notice that I will be writing down the information that we need to have in order to present you with a fair and intelligent offer as quickly as possible, usually within the next 24 to 48 hours. Let's get started. Yes? And Victoria, how did you happen to hear about us?
A friend.
From a friend. Excellent. And you are calling because you have a house you're hoping to sell? Yes?
Yes. Yes.
That's fantastic. We're definitely looking for another house to buy right now. And is the property currently listed with the real estate broker?
No.
It's not listed. That's great. And Victoria, what did you say the address was of the house you're hoping to sell?
It's 4525 Street.
Thank you for helping me with that, Victoria. You know, Victoria, no one knows more about your house than you do, and we buy houses all over the country. So we are actually going to buy your house without ever going out to physically see the house. Once we agree to buy the house and you agree to sell us the house, we will send our local professionals out to determine the exact condition and repair cost the house may need. In the meantime, we would hope that you would be fair and honest regarding the condition of the house so that we don't move forward with an agreement to purchase your house that will later have to change or cancel because of missing information. Does that make sense? Yes?
Yes.
That's great. So let me ask you, Victoria, what amount should we assume we will have to pay in total repair cost and work or upgrades that a lender may require or that a future buyer will ask to be fixed?
Probably no more than about $5,000 or $6,000.
So no more than $5,000 or $6,000?
Yeah, because I just got a new roof put on there. Just paid $4,000 to get the roof on, and
so
we did that right
roof?
before. Yeah, got a brand new roof, and then the upstairs, because the roof was leaking, the ceiling, we took that down. So you got the ceiling to replace, and then about 1 or 2 walls in the living room, but the other rooms are good. And then you got 2 windows to replace upstairs. And then
so
downstairs,
the ceiling, 1 or 2 walls and the windows?
Yeah. 2 windows, just 2 windows in the dining room. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then, like I said, the ceiling in the little dining room, it's the kitchen, and then like when you first walk in. No, not when you first walk in. It's really in the kitchen and the dining room and the living room. But they're not big ceilings though. And then you got 2 windows, and that's it. And then downstairs you got, since it was leaking before we got the roof fixed downstairs, and then you know how when you in the corner of a wall, you got that to replace, and you got 1 wall to replace in there.
So it's just 1 wall in there that needs to be replaced?
Yeah, downstairs it's like 1 wall replaced downstairs. Now upstairs in the electrical box, they took the circuit breakers, but all it's still wired. Everything is wired, but they took the circuit breakers. I don't know why they did that.
So circuit breakers are gone, but the wires are still there?
Yeah. And downstairs, the circuit breaker is there. So that's what you got to do for downstairs here.
Okay, Victoria, what do you think the house is worth? Or in other words, if we sent out a real estate appraiser over tomorrow and had the property appraised, what do you think the house would be worth in today's market?
Probably, because it got it down on the paper, it's worth like, I think it said 35, 40, something like that.
So around 35 or 40?
That's what I'm thinking. I got the paperwork at home, what it's worth. But like, yeah, probably about 35, 37, 40, like that.
And is that as is, Victoria, or is that putting it in perfect condition?
Not as is, if you put it in perfect condition.
So in perfect
condition?
Right now,
yeah.
So right now, as is, what would you say
the
house would be worth?
It's saying it's worth, I think it said 18 to 20, something like that.
18 to 20,000?
Yeah.
And Victoria, is there a mortgage on the house that we will need to pay off?
No.
Great. And Victoria, what were you hoping to sell your house for? The net amount that you would receive to put in your pocket after all the repair and update costs have been considered and after all of your seller's closing costs have been subtracted? What we call the walkaway money? Go ahead and share with me, Victoria, what amount of money are you hoping to walk away with?
Well, I'm going to just be honest like this. I owe like $7,000 on taxes on that house. So I know, do y'all
$7,000
pay?
in
Y'all don't
taxes?
just pay taxes off, right?
No.
Okay, so if I was to pay that off, I would at least want like, if I think it's like 7,000 or something. I don't know, but I'm asking 15, but let me see, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'll take like 12.
So you would take 12,000?
Yeah.
I see. And Victoria, since we are paying all your closing costs to sell, is that the least you will take?
Yes. Because the taxes have to be paid off.
The taxes have to
And
be
like
paid
I said,
off.
I just got a brand new roof on there. I paid like close to $4,000 for that roof. I got the receipt.
So 4,000
Brand
for
new
the
roof.
roof?
And it's not it's the new kind.
The new
the
kind
design,
of roof?
not just directly, yeah.
Victoria, we're also going to buy your house as is, and we're going to pay for all the necessary repairs or updates the house may need. Is that the lowest you will go?
Yes.
Great. And Victoria, knowing that we are going to buy your house now and take all your worry and stress away, along with holding costs, waiting for your house to sell, can you help us by lowering your price a little bit more?
A little bit more? Come on now. Dang, I got to pay the taxes off. Like I said, over $7,000.
It's over $7,000 in taxes.
Yeah.
So is $12,000 the least you will take?
Yes. And the baby shower. Oh.
Well, Victoria, I have all the information we need for now. At this time, we need to look over the information you gave me, do some research on the property, and if we have any more questions, we'll call you back. Also, I'd like to set up an appointment to have our purchase manager contact you back and make you an offer to buy your house. Which time and day would be better for our purchase manager to contact you? We actually have time available tomorrow. Are you in Michigan yourself?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. 3 hours. We can do. Victoria, I have a 1 o'clock or a 6:30.
6:30 in the evening?
Yes.
Yeah, make it, because, see, I get off work at 2:30, and I don't want to be at work when they call.
Okay, so 6:30 would be better for you?
Yes.
Great. Then we'll contact you tomorrow at 6:30. One more thing, Victoria, when our purchase manager calls you, if you can agree on the terms and you can agree on the price that works for both of you, are you ready to get the paperwork done and sell your house?
Yes, as soon as possible.
As soon as possible. Great. And one last question. When our purchase manager calls you, it is important that all of the decision makers be there so we can come to an agreement to buy your house. Will all of the decision makers be there for the appointment?
Yes.
Fantastic. And Victoria, is there anything you need from our purchase manager besides a checkbook when they contact you to buy the house?
No.
Great. Well, Victoria, we look forward to buying your house, and my purchase manager will be in contact with you tomorrow evening.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you, Victoria. You have a good day.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yo.
Hi, may I speak with Victoria, please?
Who's calling?
This is Ryan, and I have been speaking with Victoria about her interest in selling her property.
Oh, yeah, just a minute.
Thank you.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, Victoria. How are you doing?
I'm okay.
That's good. I'm doing okay myself. Victoria, I wanted to first call you back on the property we already have sent a purchase agreement out for, and then I wanted to speak with you about the flat that you were telling us about.
Okay, so one on the street. I'm waiting for them to give me. I already talked to the lawyer. They're gonna send an appraiser out to get the house appraised.
They're gonna send an appraisal out to get the house appraised. Okay. So let me see. Did they say when they're gonna? Did they say when they're gonna go out there?
They probably won't be able to come out until like next week, Monday or Tuesday. Did y'all come up with anything else? Or you gonna still wait till I get the appraisal?
If you want to go ahead and get the appraisal, because right now, based off of everything that we've got, all the information we have, we're still looking at, let's see here, at the 8,000.
Okay.
Okay, but once you get that appraisal and it comes back more than what we believe it to be worth, then we'll be able to move forward. So as of right now, what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to terminate it with you, and then when we get a call from the once we speak with you after the appraiser is able to come out there, we'll revive it if we can, okay?
Okay.
All right. And Victoria, like I was saying, I wanted to speak with you about the next one, and we're pretty much just going to go through the same exact process that we went through with the first one, as far as, just getting a couple of things just to verify, that I have all the correct information about the house. And I do have 2 telephone numbers for you as far as your email address, which is great. And Victoria, you were calling because you have this property to sell also, yes?
Yes.
Fantastic. And this next property that we're speaking about, 4523 Street, it is not currently listed with the real estate broker, correct?
Correct. Not
listed, alrighty. And as for repairs in this property, you said about $6,000. Is that correct?
It's about $6,000, right? About repairs, because it's just mainly just the walls. And I see my son here too, because really it's his house, but it's in my name. He's the one that want to sell it. Like I said, we put a brand new roof on right before the winter came. He paid $4,000 for that. You paid $5,000 for that? Yeah. How much you pay for the roof? Yeah, about $4. Yeah, because he was like 35. Then we had to get the shingles and all that stuff, whatever you call it. Okay, and then like I said, upstairs in the family flat, it's mainly just the ceiling in the living room, the kitchen, and the dining room. The other ceilings are good, right? Yeah, that it was leaking from the roof. Yeah, right.
It was leaking.
Yeah. And then, like I told you, in the dining room, the window, it's 2 windows that need to be, because what it is, the people that had the house before us, they took the top window out and left the bottom window.
Huh.
They need the top windows or something. But when I called wall side windows to replace the windows, they said it was going to be $300 because they was going to just make those 2 windows out of 1 window.
Oh, okay.
But we just never let them come back and do it yet. So, and then that's for upstairs. And downstairs, the house is good. It's just that like along the corner of the wall that came from upstairs, the water was draining down there, so that wall needs to be replaced. And it's a wall in the bedroom. It's 1 wall in the other bedroom, right? Because it's 3 bedrooms. Yeah, he just said we was going to take the drywall down on one side of the wall and replace that wall.
Okay.
But the ceilings and everything is good downstairs.
The ceilings and everything's good. All right, and the $6,000, you believe that'll be enough to repair all of that?
Yeah, because it's nothing major. It's nothing major.
Nothing
and
major.
It's big. Well, hold on.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, how you doing? This is her son. I honestly think you come out way cheaper than $6,000 to get that house back together, because the upstairs, I took all the insulation down, and the ceilings that need to be taken that was peeling and had little bubbles in them, I took them down. So all they have to, the wood, everything got taken down real neatly. So all they have to do is get put up. The downstairs was functionable when I bought the house. It was people staying downstairs. The only thing is 1 wall that had a leak in the corner and another wall. But that was it. It won't even cost you $6,000 to repair that, because really all you need is insulation and put the drywall back up upstairs. Downstairs is to take the drywall down and put it back up. So $6,000, I think you might can cut that in half for $3,000 to repair that.
$3,000, and you were just leaving room in there for the $6,000?
I don't think, if you're talking about how much you think it would cost to repair the house, I don't think it would cost $6,000 if that's what you're saying. I think it would cost you cheaper.
Cheaper than that. Okay, and what would that number be? Because we will be paying for any of the repairs. I just need to get an idea of what I'm going to be looking for.
I think you will come out about $3,000 to repair that, because drywall and insulation is nothing, and that's all we talked about right now.
Drywall and installation, alrighty. So about $3,000, and that's fine. What was your name?
My name is Herbert Campbell.
Herbert, yes, like I was speaking with your mother about, we will be paying for any of the necessary repairs, so that's fine. We do buy the houses in any condition. We don't ask our sellers to do any work or repairs at all, so we definitely will be taking responsibility for those. Let's see here. Do you have to sell this house in order to buy the next one or to meet future goals?
I didn't hear you.
Do you have to sell this property in order to buy the next property to live in or to meet future goals?
No.
No, you don't. Great. And when do you think is the soonest you'll be able to sell this property by and close escrow?
You can come out today and look at it. Any day. Any time you can come out and praise it and look at it because I got other people that want it.
Other people that are looking at it.
Well,
that's good.
Mom told me about your company about the other house, so I said, well, let them come out and see if they want to get the family flat off my hands, too.
Right. Okay, well, that does sound good, and we are always interested in purchasing any properties that you guys have for sale. I'm glad that your mom referred us. As far as closing, I know you said as soon as possible, and if we were to close in the next 20 to 30 days, that'd be good for you?
Yeah, that'd be good, but from me hearing how much y'all was offering her for that other house, I think y'all be kind of shooting real low.
Right, I understand, and we will be speaking about that here in just a minute. Like I said, I do need to verify a couple other things with you, okay?
Okay.
All right, and if this property doesn't sell, meaning what's going to happen, if it doesn't sell? How's it going to affect your plans?
Oh, it ain't going to affect my plan at all because regardless, I can get a sale for it, whether if I compromise with the numbers or whatever. But that's not a factor.
Not a factor of not selling, I understand. And have you considered simply renting or leasing this property?
Have I rented or leased it yet, you asking?
Have you considered doing that, yeah?
Yeah, I'm considering it. It depends on which way. I mean, if you can take it off my hands because I got a lot of other things going on, but if not, then I'll wait until I'm in a better position, and I'll put forth that $25,000 to $3,000, which I'll probably come out cheaper because I know dudes that do the work, and I'll put somebody in there, and I'll easily get $1,200 or better a rent from up and down a month. Out of 12 months, the numbers are real easy. Whether if I get 5 up and 6 down, or 7 down and 6 up, it's still from $1,000 to $1,200 a month. You times that by 12 a year. I really shouldn't be selling it, but like I say, I got a lot of other things going on, and I'm willing to shoot my shot and see what y'all will give me for the house.
All right, so let's go ahead and do that then. And as far as what you believe this house to be worth in today's market, you said about $40,000 in perfect condition and $20,000 as is. Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right. And is there a mortgage on this property?
What do you mean?
Is there a mortgage balance on this property?
Oh, no, I paid cash for that house.
You paid cash for the house, okay. Is there any liens against the property as far as back taxes or any other thing we need to know about?
Yeah, I do have back taxes on me also, yeah.
Back taxes.
But they giving me a whole nother year, so that's where I'm at with it. I'm really compromising on if I can sell it, or if not, I'll get my people to get right on it, and I can easily pay them taxes because they just gave me another year, and they always compromising me. They give me another year as long as I put something down on it. Because like I said, it's a family flat, so I can't lose either way.
You can't lose either way. I understand. And those taxes, that's about $7,000. Is that correct?
Yes.
About $7,000. Okay. And Herbert, I do want to tell you a little bit about what we do. We actually buy houses like yours all the time, and we pay for all of the costs. So there's nothing that comes out of your pocket. Things like real estate commission, title insurance, and escrow fees, as well as the transfer tax, termite clearance, and roof certifications. And that list does go on, so we do pay for all of those costs. And we do buy them in an as-is condition, and I know we were speaking earlier about some of the repairs that need to be done, and that's fine. We are going to assume the responsibility for all of those needed repairs, whether we've seen them already or not. And one of the positive factors about selling us your house is that you or whoever is living in the home can stay there for as long as they need to, and we can still get you your money on the date of your choice. With that being said, we will pay cash when we buy your house, so you can have a peace of mind knowing it's sold. not only sold
Right.
but sold to someone who can afford to buy it, because we don't have to rely on a bank to qualify your house, nor do we need to beg them for a loan and risk them changing their minds at the last minute. And believe me,
Right.
there's nothing more frustrating than seeing a deal break down in escrow, and this is not
Right.
going to happen to you. Isn't that really what you want?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the net amount that you would receive to put in your pocket, and that's after we pay off the repair costs, after all of your seller's closing costs have been subtracted, and if there was a loan on this property, we'd also be paying off the loans. Now, with the
Right.
walkaway money, like I was speaking with your mother about, I understood that we were coming to the agreement of $8,000, and she also had taxes on her property. Unfortunately, because we don't own the house, we're not able to pay the taxes on them just yet.
Right.
And if you do pay the taxes, if there's anything owed as far as prorating, those proceeds would go back to you. Okay.
Right. Right.
So
See,
you
that's
would
why I
need.
was saying, like, for her house, y'all was offering only $8,000, and if she was like back, say she was back $3,000 in taxes, that's, you know, she don't walk away with nothing. That's like defeating the whole purpose when the house worth 4 or 5 times more than that, you know. So it's like that was crazy to me. So when
Right.
we owing $7,000 for a family flat, and we're gonna estimate the, let's say let's go in between 3 to 5. Let's say 4,000, which is 11,000. You know, with the expenses for the house. So we would have to say 11,000 plus. What would y'all give me for the flat to come up with a gross net?
Gross net. Okay. Well, let me put it this way, Herbert. When we offer you, or when we actually pay you your proceeds, you do understand that out of those proceeds you would need to pay your taxes, correct?
Okay. Yeah. So that wouldn't be implicating the 3,000 or whatever you said to repairs.
No. So we pay for all the repairs. That's fine. So with that being said, we do account for everything, but we will not be paying your taxes for you. So as I had spoke with your mother, the proceeds that she received, she would have to be taking out the taxes out of the money she would be walking away with. So with that being said, I need to know, what were you looking to walk away with?
I mean, you know, we was at 20, but I'm always willing to compromise. So once I take out the 7, that leaves us with, 13. So, you know, I'm at 13, but I'm always willing to compromise. If you can just, you know, we can go, from 13 and we can walk it down a little bit or whatever, however. You know, I'm always willing to compromise as long as I can walk away with something and clear the taxes with it, you know, and everything's cool. I ain't tripping.
Okay, so including the taxes, if we were to say including that, you'd be looking to walk away with $20,000, correct?
You said including the taxes.
That's right. So it's including the taxes owed on the house.
So that would be what, 13,000?
$13,000 for you to put in your pocket.
Right. Yeah. I'd be clean with that.
Okay, so since we are paying all your closing costs to sell, is that the least you will take? I know you said you'd negotiate, but I'd like you to give out a number.
Let's say after we pay the taxes, 7,000. Let's say the lowest I'll go is 17. So let's say in between 10 to 13 in my pocket.
10 to 13 in your pocket, okay. 17. And we are also going to buy your house as is, and we're going to pay for any of the necessary repairs or updates the house may need. Is that the absolute lowest you will go?
Yeah, you working. I see you over there working, ain't you?
We gotta try. We have to try.
You know, I like one thing I'm good at is crunching numbers. Now, I like numbers, but I like seeing it in my face. It's hard for me to give you a number. You know, that's like, see, it's better on the street. I could say, man, I'll take 13, but if somebody pull up on me and say, I got 10 cash right now, I'm jumping out the house. I'm going to say, give it to me, you know? So
of course.
It's kind of hard for me to just voice it and go under 10 and say, well, I'll take 9 or I'll take, 85 walk away in my pocket. It's hard to do that unless you can flash that cash in my face.
Right, I understand. Okay. So knowing that we are going to buy your house now and take all your worry and stress away, along with holding costs waiting for your house to sell, can you help us by lowering your price a little bit more?
Okay, I'll say 9. How about that? From 9 to 13. That's a $4,000 difference.
9 to.
And it's a family flat. We talking 2 houses in one.
2 houses in one. Okay. So let's see here. If I can get the approval price of $16,000 to pay off the taxes and put $9,000 in your pocket, you are committed to selling your house today, correct?
Yeah, I'll do that today just because I like your ambition.
Oh, all righty. All right. I
like that. That's the type of dude I am, so I'm willing to work with that.
I appreciate it. Okay, well, let's go ahead and move forward and buy your house. And I do want to send you over the purchase agreement. And the email where I can send that to, do you happen to have your own, or should I still use your mom's?
No, just use my mom's. You can use hers. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's there, I got everything in her name, so you know
right.
You can use hers and you can send that, and I'll send whatever I need to you. And like I say, just because of the ambition you got, I like it, and we'll make a deal today if you want.
All right.
And
well,
I'll
that
tell
sounds
everybody
good.
that's on the street that want it that they can't have it no more.
Well, I definitely appreciate it, Herbert, and you've been so cooperative. You know, we really can't ask for more. So let me go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and get that approved by the board. I'm going to send your mother over a purchase agreement here soon. How soon do you think you can get that back to me?
As soon as you send it.
As soon as you send it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to send it over. As soon as you're able to print that out, sign it, you know, review it, look it over, send it on back, or you can either email or fax it to me. We can actually open escrow right away and get this done as soon as possible, okay?
Okay, as long as you're keeping your word. Now, I'm going to read it I'm going to comb through it real thoroughly. I hope you're not tricking me in no type of way. Don't send me no fake check now.
No, we definitely won't. We will be working through a closing attorney's office as well to make sure everything is legally recorded and all the documents are correct, okay?
Okay, when you going to email it? Will I have time to send it back to you today or tomorrow? I'll probably send it back to you tomorrow. That'll probably be the soonest I can print it out. So you'll have it tomorrow before like 3, 4 o'clock.
3 or 4 o'clock. That sounds even better to me. So I should be able to send it over to you here in the next 20, 30 minutes, okay?
Okay.
All right. Congratulations, Herbert.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank you. We do, too. I'll talk to you soon.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening. Get more info and stay in touch